Oh, hi everybody, welcome back to more Dragon Quest IX. Look, I'm the Prince of Somnia. See, I'm dressed like him, therefore it makes me him. Yeah, right? Okay, maybe not. Anyway, yeah, we got some of the gear from Dragon Quest VI, if you didn't know. Yeah, that's what happens when you fight legacy bosses. Sometimes they drop gear from the heroes from the game they were in, i.e. the Prince of Somnia, from the boss we're going to be fighting today. His name's Murdaw. He's kind of a jerk, and I'm glad we're going to kill him because I don't like him. Just like it with the last boss we fought. In the last episode of Baramos, you can get all the Eliahan gear from him, aka the gear that the hero from Dragon Warrior 3 had. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice touch. If you like playing dress up in Dragon Quest IX, this definitely caters to you. Anyway, like I was saying before, let's go beat up that Murdaw jerk, because, well, I don't like him. He has a dumb face, and I heard he's kind of racist against, dream people? I don't know. Dragon Quest VI was kind of a trip, man. It was kind of weird. I liked the game. I liked the game and all. It was just kind of weird, man. It's definitely not a normal Dragon Quest game, that's for sure. It's all about dreams, man. All about dreams. Anyway, here we go. Let's unlock the cave. And once again, just like last time, I leveled him up to level 15, so he'll pose a decent challenge to us. Well, hopefully, anyway. Murdaw! You son of a bitch. Prepare to die.
Yeah! You pitiful wretches never defeat me, no matter how many times you try! Now prepare to face a reality infinitely worse than even your most terrifying nightmares!
Ah, you jerk. Ah, I don't like how you were talking there, like you know me or something. Did I mention I've had a few drinks tonight, so I'm feeling a little silly. A little silly for this episode. You know, it's all good, baby. It's all good. Let's talk strap for this guy, because he's kind of tough. He's actually kind of tough. As you can see, he hit 18 very hard there. Like 150 damage. That's a lot for her. Because she has very beastly defense. Let's see. If you're using forces, use Frost Force. 2 reasons to use Frost Force. First reason, he does chilly breath. And it'll hurt pretty bad if you don't have Frost Force going. Unless you have Frost Resist gear, which I don't. I only have like Fire and Thunder Resist gear. I have like no Frost Resist gear. So yeah, that could be a problem if I didn't have Frost Force. Second reason to use Frost Force on Mr. Murdaw here. He is weak to it. So your attacks will do extra damage if you have Frost Force going. How convenient is that, huh? He also does Fire Breath. So, you could do Fire Force if you want to be inefficient, I guess. But that's up to you. You know what? I'm not telling you how to play your game, man. If you're playing Dragon Quest IX and watching this playlist at the same time, you know what? I'm not going to tell you how to play your game. All I can tell you is how I play my game. And this is how we do it. What was that? 1 damage? That was awful. Other than that, pretty much the same strategy as the Baramos fight, really. This one, I started the fight casting Kabuff twice in 1 round with 18 and Mr. Frog respectively, because as you saw in the first round, he can hit very hard with his physical attacks. So I think his probably top priority is to get a double Kabuff up, because you can only cast it twice. And then, yeah, that'll take care of his physical attacks. And then Frost Force once again, because it'll make you do extra damage and keep him from killing you with his Frost Breath, which is one of his more deadly moves he uses. Then, other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the same. Oh, he also he does the whole buffing of himself. He can cast buff on yourself. But, fortunately, I have a Sage in my party, so we can cast Disruptive Wave on him to get rid of that buff, should we have to, you know? See, he does all these breath attacks. Also, if you want bonus cool points in this fight, if you have a guy with fans, you can cast Reverse Cycle. I think that's what it's called. And it will reflect any breath attack against you back at the caster. It's kind of amazing, but I kind of leave it. I don't cast it all the time because Sapphire just has so many things she has to do that are more important than casting the reverse cycle. And he does disruptive wave as well. So Sapphire's very busy this fight. She is, honestly, Sapphire's like my workhorse in this party, man. She's like one of the best characters I have in my party. If anybody's expendable, honestly, it's Grim. Grim is probably the most expendable person in my party. But hey, I wanted a Gladiator. I need someone to do just big dick damage all the time. You know, that's Grim. That's his job. That's what he do. Anyway, that's, does he do anything else? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Is he harder than he was in Dragon Quest VI? Is a question you may be asking, though. Since, you know, this is a legacy boss. That's fair game to talk about. Honestly, I don't know. He was really tough in 6. 6, yeah, he was like the first... He was one of those skill level gear check bosses, I feel. I mean, yeah, his dungeon and fighting him was the toughest part of that game up till that point. Yeah, Dragon Quest VI is a good game, man. It's kind of weird, but it was a good game. It was definitely not a normal Dragon Quest game, it's got to be said. I think the best part about it was the class system. It's very similar to this game in like Dragon Warrior 3. See, that's what I'm talking about. The breath of reverse cycle is a good ability. Whatever. Yeah, Dragon Quest VI was a good game though. If you haven't played it, I highly recommend it. It's, as far as gameplay goes, it's definitely one of the best ones. Yeah. As far as story goes, story was kind of weird for me. I don't know if I really dug the story. It was kind of all over the place, man. I don't know. I don't really dig the story a whole lot, to be perfectly honest. But it's still a good game. Good game. It has its downfalls. Anyway, if you want to watch a playthrough of Dragon Quest VI, though, there's a guy who's one of my favorite YouTube people. His name is HC Bailey. He's playing it right now. So he actually killed Murdaw in his game like the other day that I'm uploading this, which is like made me feel very good about myself. Oh my God! Did you just get killed by your own attack, Murdaw? Oh, you must feel foolish. Haha. 8 turns. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well done, Grim. We're not giving you any experience, buddy. I'm taking it all for myself. Okay, that's that. On to bigger and better things. Let me tell you what's coming up next, friends. I think the format for a lot of this post-game stuff that I'm going to be doing initially is going to be like, kill like a legacy boss, then check out some DLC extra stories stuff. Because I discovered a way to play some of the DLC quests. I didn't know I could actually do that, since I'm doing this through an emulator. I didn't know if I could actually play the DLC, but through the magic of action replay codes, it appears that I can. On the downside, though, action replay codes I am learning can make your game very buggy. So if this playthrough ends abruptly, it's probably because my game got really messed up and I can't fix it. Anyway, we should probably talk to Aaron. Not right here, though. Oh, yeah, good idea, actually. We should probably rest up. Good idea to rest up after you fight badasses. It's a good way to go. But yeah, we're gonna be talking to Aaron today. Since, my God, we haven't talked to Aaron since, like, episode 3 or something of the playthrough, man. I want to know what's going on with her. Aaron, what's up, girl?
Ah! Grim! Please excuse the big sigh. Actually, can I ask you something?
No, I'm just playing. Sure thing. What do you need, girl?
The truth is, I've been thinking about a lot about the things I've been doing all this work about at the inn lately. All the girls my age are off shopping and dressing up nicely and going on dates and everything. But I'm stuck here all day, working from dawn till dusk with only customers for company. I love to work, of course I do, but it's in my blood, but I just can't help but wondering if this all I was born to do, you know? And I was thinking about all this while I was cleaning in the storm, and I found this letter from my mom. I'll read it for you. Here it goes. My dearest Aaron, you may very poorly at the moment, but I just know you're gonna grow up to be a very special person. And because I know this, I've hidden a present for you in a grotto with Dolor in the name. If you ever get to a point where you feel like you can't go on anymore, you must go there and find it. But please don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger doing so. Oh, my love, Mom. That's all she wrote. Anyway, I think if we go to this grotto and find my mom's present, it might help me figure out a bit more. what she said. I don't want to put myself in unnecessary danger, so I want to ask you something. Do you think you could go with me to this grotto with Dolor in the name?
Yeah, I suppose I could. I've done a few grottos. I imagine I've been to one of those.
You will? Oh, that's brilliant! Thanks so much, Grim. If you're there, I'm sure everything will be okay. Okay, the first thing we have to do is find this grotto. You know all about treasure maps, don't you?
Haha, all too well.
From what the customers tell me, each treasure map has a special name and shows the location of a grotto somewhere. So if we go and find the grotto marked with on a map with Dolor in its name, we should be on the right track. Once we find the grotto, if you go inside, I'll be right behind you. It's a lot to ask, I know, but you'll be doing me a huge favor. That's a favor with you, which makes it even more important.
If you say so. If you say so, Aaron. You know, yeah, let's help out old Aaron, huh? Because, I don't know, we haven't hung out with Aaron in ages. Anyway, I'm sure I've been to one of these grottos. I've been to quite a few off-screen. Let's see, there's Glee. Oh, there's Dolor right there. Rock Mine of Dolor, level 4. Should be a breeze since we are massively over-leveled for this. Let us go to... I think that one's by Angel Falls? Wait, I haven't done a grotto on... on screen, have I? Is this the first one? It's the first one! Oh my god, I need to explain grottos to you people. Holy shit. Grottos! They are, there's a bunch of them. We first got one when we were doing the whole, Zere Rocks mission way back when. You know, after the Dower Bridge thing, before the whole Bloomingdale marionette thing. We met up with this guy named Christopher Collapsus, and, he gave us our first grotto map. And bam. How they work is that they sort of pop up randomly. Oh, hi, Aaron.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Grim. Right, let's get exploring this grotto then, shall we? I'll just follow along right behind you and try not to get in your way of this, alright? The present from my mom will probably be in the deepest part of the grotto, so if you could take me there, that would be great! Let's go through the grotto with a fine-tooth comb until we get that gift!
Yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, like I was saying, they're all randomly generated. They appear in random locations, so, I would advise looking up a website to find out the grotto locations. It just makes your life a whole lot easier. But, normally you can't see the map of the grotto. It's all hidden behind a fog of war. But since I've been to this grotto before and beaten it, it just unlocks the whole of the map for me. So, it's all good, baby. Anyway, you go down a couple floors, you meet up with the boss, kill the boss, and then grotto done. You can get some good loot from these places, that's for sure. Good day and welcome to this place, forgotten since long memorial, this game of so many unknown soldiers. But we have been here for a good many years now. It has become no easier to forget the past. Come, it is slime. If you ooze your life at my hands, perhaps the seal will be broken and we will go free at last. I love how slimes talk. I love it. This, my friends, is Shogun. He's like a slime knight on steroids. As you can probably tell, he's dual wielding. He's the king of something, and somehow his slime grew a beard and horns. How that happened, I don't know. That has got to be a mount in Dragon Quest X. It has to be, right? It sure should better be. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Anyway, now this guy, there's like 3 bosses of the grottos that appear at sort of lower levels. I couldn't tell you how the bosses, like which boss you'll face at what level in the grottos work. I know there's like charts that have been done that show what kind of boss you can expect at the end of each level grotto and the name and all that nonsense. This is probably one of the harder bosses of the low level grottos. There's a dipshit horse named Equinox. He's easy as shit. There's some, I don't know, like griffin looking guy. He's pretty easy too. Shogun's probably one of the hardest. He does boom killer combos, attacks twice around. Anything else? I think he... Oh, yeah, he can summon a Cure Slime. Not a Cure... No, like a King Cure Slime, actually. Yeah, he can be a... This guy can be tough at lower levels, but since I'm... You know, I just killed freaking a legacy boss with this crew. I think we'll make pretty easy work of him. I prepared way too much for this fight, and I didn't really need to. All you really need to beat this guy at high levels is just kill him. Just do whatever makes your attack mo better, and he will be dead in no time flat. Just like that. There you go. Shogun dead. And everyone is better for it. Yay. Let's go get Erin her thing, whatever was down here.
Oh, look! That must be it! The present my mom left me! I hope it's nothing too valuable. Let's open it and see!
Okay. Da-na-na-na-na.
Oh, it's a lovely hand-knitted jumper, and it's just my size!
That's cool. A jumper? That's neat.
Look, Grandma! Look at my new jumper! It's really neat, don't you think?
I'm sure.
Oh, look! There's a letter inside! I wonder what it says! My dearest Erin, I knitted this jumper for you, imagining all the while what you would be like when you grew up. I hope you didn't open it expecting it to be something much more valuable. I've been ever so poorly, and knitting was about all I could manage. Please forgive your poor feeble mother. In any case, if you've come this far, you've done very well, and I'm very, very proud of you indeed. I don't have much in the way of wisdom to give you, but if you're ever feeling unsure about things, remember this. You must follow your dreams and never worry about failing. I'll be behind you every step of the way. It pains me so much that I can't be with you in person, but know that I'll always be watching over you from beyond. Erin, I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you. I hope you can forgive me. I wish you so much that I could have been more of a mother to you.
Aww.
Oh, Mom, thank you so much. I almost forgotten why I took over the inn in the first place. My dream was to put the place that my dad gave me up for my sake back on the map. The place that holds so many of Mom's memories as well. Well, I'm not gonna forget now. I'm gonna make Mom and Dad's inn the best in the world. Then I know I'll be truly happy. Come on, Grim, let's head back. The inn will run itself, you know.
Aww. Closure. Aww, that's all heartwarming as shit, man. Aww. You know, I've heard of people doing that, like, people with terminal illnesses will write a letter to their children, and it's like, don't read the letter for like 10 years or something, and that is so heartwarming when you hear about that shit. You know, it makes you think about, like, if that's a really awesome thing to do, you know? To give a letter to your kids 10 years down the line, that's so cool. Erin's mom, class act. We never met her, but, man, class act. Erin, I'm so happy for you. Girl, I'm so happy for you, Erin. Let's get some closure on this, shall we?
Thanks so much, Grim. You helped me realize that my dream is to make the Questars Rest the best inn in the world. This is to say thank you. Please, it's the least I can do.
Grim receives Yggdrasil do. Nice! That shit is very useful. It can be very clutch.
I'm glad I figured everything out, but that's enough venturing from me. I had no idea it was so difficult and scary. What's that, hon? You went off adventuring with Grim? You lucky gal. Oh, Patty, I'm sorry. I expect you're angry with me for neglecting my work here at the Questers Rest, aren't you? Ha! Don't sweat it. I knew you had some stuff to work out, and I'm just glad you're okay. Well, if you're really not upset, then thanks! And thanks again to you, Grim. I'll be working my socks off from now on. Just you wait and see.
Yay! We did it! And Patty's not mad. Aw, Erin! Aw. Erin's my girl. Erin's super cool. I like her. Anyway. Yeah, that's supposed to be one of the DLC post-game story quests. I wanna play some more of these, man. I'm really curious about these because I haven't done them before. Anyway, that's all we do, friends. See you next time!